This wasn't supposed to happen. We were supposed to improve lives, not destroy them.
Come on, Helen. Progress always comes with casualties. People will adapt.
People will adapt? Lucas, this isn't just about casualties. We have a duty. We can't sacrifice human dignity for profit. Kant says that every person is an end in themselves, not a means to an end.
Act only according to that maxim whereby you can, at the same time, will that it should become a universal law. Dr. Weber, what maxim are you prepared to universalize in this decision?
Look, Asha, ethics are nice in theory, but we have shareholders to answer to. Profit is the universal law here.
And what of Kant's categorical imperative? Do you believe it's morally acceptable to pursue profit at the expense of human well-being? If we let this stand, we are saying that exploitation, misery, and inequality are permissible everywhere. Is that a world we can will?
Asha, your idealism is quaint, but this is the real world. If we don't stay ahead, someone else will. It's survival of the fittest.
Always treat humanity, whether in your own person or in the person of any other, never merely as a means to an end, but always at the same time as an end.
But what if we're already too far in? If we pull the plug now, we lose everything. The whole company collapses. Thousands of people lose their jobs. Isn't that also unethical?
I joined this company because I believed in what we were doing. But if we're causing this much harm, how can we justify it? Isn't there a way to balance profit with ethics?
There is always a choice. Kant tells us that moral duty is absolute. It doesn't bend to convenience or profit margins. We must do what is right, regardless of the consequences. If our technology is causing harm, we have a duty to stop it.
And throw away everything we've built?
In law, a man is guilty when he violates the rights of others. In ethics, he is guilty if he even thinks of doing so. What rights are you prepared to violate, Lucas? And what will the world become if everyone acts as you do?
So, what do we do? Asha, you're telling me we should shut it all down, walk away from years of work, sacrifice everything.
Not sacrifice. Correct. We can't allow fear of loss to dictate our moral compass. This is a moment where we can choose to lead by example. Kant didn't say it would be easy. He said it was necessary. If we lead with ethics, perhaps we can transform the world for the better.
Maybe we could reinvest in those communities, create new jobs, focus on repairing the damage.
And bankrupt the company in the process?
Two things fill the mind with ever new and increasing admiration and awe: the starry heavens above me and the moral law within me. Dr. Weber, what does your moral law say?
After a long pause with newfound resolve. Asha's right. We've lost sight of why we started this in the first place. We wanted to create a future where people thrived, not one where they were disposable. We're shutting the AI program down, and we'll use what we've built to repair the harm we've caused.
There's a moment of stunned silence. Lucas shakes his head, John mutters under his breath, but Asha smiles. The boardroom begins to clear as the characters leave. Dr. Weber lingers, watching the city outside. The tension has lifted, but the challenge ahead is clear. The screen shows a newscaster reporting on the company's decision to shut down the harmful AI technology. Protests begin to fade. It is not God's will merely that we should be happy, but that we should make ourselves worthy of happiness. Today you have chosen worthiness. End.